Alrighty, guys, this is part two. It's 7:09 in the morning, and I'll upload this video, and you guys will enjoy the video with me, obviously. And I might perhaps do another video. Then after that, I'm gonna go to bed and sleep. Go to bed and sleep, and I'll wake up in the evening, and I'll get my beer and my smokes, and I will make a video in the morning, and you guys will enjoy the show as usual. And you better enjoy this series while I can, guys. As once I'm king, I'm peacing out. You're not gonna be safe, man. You're gonna be left behind. Yeah, man. As you don't see my face, yeah, man. We haven't seen your face in like a year. Oh yeah, we're pushing almost 1 year, guys, since my final announcement. That's how fast time flies by. You're taking for granted, man. Yeah, man. It's been that long, Ivan. Yeah, man. This November will be 1 year since you have not seen. You saw my face twice, but it was a one-time video, man. You've been seeing the black screen for what? For a year, yeah. So that's my deal. That's my deal for what? For Warner Bros. And those are the people who I'm thinking of for my casting choices, obviously. So Michael B. Jordan, he'll play the role of Morpheus' great-grandson. And then Brie Larson and John Krasinski and Paul Bettany, you can have them be part of the Nebuchadnezzar crew. And they fight in the Matrix, obviously. They're also in the Matrix, obviously. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I might perhaps cast maybe Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson maybe for the movie if you want. You can do that if you want, but I mean... Yeah. And then the fifth actor, I'm thinking he's good for Smith. The only thing that worries me about him is his age. He'll be in his 70s, man. You can't have a 7-year-old Smith, man. You see what I'm saying? Hugo Weaving was in his 40s when he did the Major. That's why I might just hire a younger guy for Agent Smith, to be honest. A guy who's in his... I'll find a good guy for Agent Smith. Okay, must be in his 40s, must look like an agent. And you'll find a lot of roles in Hollywood for that role, obviously. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So, Ivan, you're thinking of casting Michael B. Jordan. Yes. Michael B. Jordan, I want to cast him for the role of Naomi and Morpheus' great-grandson. Great-grandson. See what I'm saying? Great-grandson, Ivan. Yes. Great-grandson. The great-grandson of Morpheus and Naomi. And I will be the new one. So, Ivan, you're the new one. Yes, I'm the new one. And VJ is my love to be, obviously. She's an ex-trainee, pretty much. I can call her Trinidad. Call her Trinidad. I'll call VJ Trinidad, yeah. She has a similar name to Trinity. You can do that if you want. Call VJ Trinidad. So they call her Trin, obviously. And Michael B. Jordan, you can have him have a similar name to Morpheus. Morpheus, you can call him Messiah if you want. You can call him Michael B. Jordan Messiah. Messiah if you want. Call him Michael B. Jordan Messiah if you want. His name is Messiah. You can call him Michael B. Jordan Messiah if you want. Because you notice how the Matrix, they use a lot of biblical names. In names that are similar to the Bible, obviously. Zion's in the Bible. You have the name Trinity, like the Trinity, the Trinity of the Trinity and Christianity. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of biblical names, yeah. Nebuchadnezzar, King Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible, yeah. They have a lot of biblical names. You can call Michael B. Jordan Messiah if you want. His name is Messiah. Messiah. Yeah, I'll call Michael B. Jordan Messiah. He's a great-grandson of Morpheus and Naomi. And VJ, I can call her Trinidad. Trinidad. You can call her that. Trinidad. Something like that, yeah. We're also going to have to, VJ, we're also going to have to call him with names. Okay, what do you want to call? Hey, you think Messiah is a good name for Michael B. Jordan? Ah, that's a good name. And I can call you Trinidad. So it's just a similar name to Trinity. You can do that if you want. Yeah. Some Zanger. Guys, you're looking at an amazing movie, man. Hence why Warner Bros. Will I have an deal. And by the way, guys, I'm also gonna make I'm gonna make 3 Matrix games. And I'm gonna have it in Unreal Engine 5 technology. Unreal Engine 5, like the Matrix demo we did, like Matrix Awakens, yes. And you're gonna be the one in that movie. You're gonna tell that story. I'm like, yeah, holy shit, you're kind of unheard of gaming experience. Yeah, I mean, the Matrix brand's better off in your hands. We can't even afford to do an Unreal Engine 5 fucking Matrix game. Yeah, Warner Bros. Cannot afford to put $400 million towards their game. They'll lose money. If you put $400 million towards a game, you have to make like a billion plus, man. You have to make like a billion. You have to make like a billion plus for your game to be profitable, man. If you make less than that, you'll lose money. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And I told you it's tougher to sell games than it is to sell movies because games are much more expensive than movies, and not much people around the world play games. Most people, everyone watches movies, but not everyone plays games. Hence why it's tougher to sell games. Yeah, Ivan, the only reason why we didn't do a full Unreal Engine 5 technology for the game, we couldn't afford it. We had enough money to do a demo to do a test footage, we couldn't afford it. Whereas I can afford it. I can put 450. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna put a good 450 million towards my Matrix game, guys. 450 million, like that's more than how much we make our movies for, Ivan. Most games are usually made for like 50, 60 million dollars, Ivan. You're making like Last of Us Part 1 was made for $100 million. You got a game like that. And you're making your Matrix game for 450 million. I'm like, yeah, 450 million. Like, holy shit. You're looking at an unheard of revolution of technology experience, Ivan. Unreal Engine 5. Oh, I'm like, yeah. And you're the one, Ivan? Yeah, I'm the one. You got the story of the life. You got the story of the life of the one in the Matrix, obviously. You know what I'm saying? As me as a kid, me when I'm in high school, I'm in class and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You get that story, obviously. And you also get some stuff going on in Zion. And you also play as Michael B. Jordan, VJ. You know what I'm saying? You play as what? You play as what? You play as Paul Bettany. Because I'm thinking Paul Bettany's good for the Matrix. I'll have him casted for that. Yeah. And you play as Brie Larson, Paul Bettany, and John Krasinski. And you play as Michael B. Jordan and VJ too. So you have scenes when VJ has to deliver VJ has to deliver the what? VJ has to deliver what? VJ has to deliver the package to some man. You know, so Michael B. Jordan and VJ, they find the address of where I live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ivan, how do they find the address? They find the address whenever they hear me talking to the guy. The guy says my full name. Like that's the guy's name. And they go on the computer, they search my name, and they find my address. And that's how they're able to contact me. And you can do a scene where you have Michael B. Jordan in the game. He has to avoid being spotted by cops and all that stuff. He has to take out cops, and he has like binoculars. And you have this scene. I look towards the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I go on my break, and he says you have found him. You have found him, and that's when you have to dial this number and you call me, and it transfers to me, and I have to escape the agents. When Michael B. Jordan warns me, yeah. Obviously. So the difference between my movie and the original Matrix movies, I'm showing a lot more what's going on in the one's life and then Michael B. Jordan all those lives. Whereas in Matrix they didn't really show much. You know what I'm saying? Like how did Morpheus know where how to guide Neo? He obviously had a vision of Neo. Whereas this time in the movie I'm actually gonna have a thing where Michael B. Jordan, they find out Neo's address. They find out my address. My name will not be Neo. They find out my address. You know what I'm saying? They find out my address, obviously, and that's how they're able to contact me, obviously. And then VJ goes into the Matrix. They discuss Nebuchadnezzar. Obviously, we must deliver this package, this phone package to what? We must deliver this phone package to deliver this phone package to what? Deliver this phone package to what? To this guy, to this man. He's in danger, man. They're gonna find out who he is, man. They found out who he is. He's dead. We need to find him. So I have to find him, Michael B. Jordan, because he's tasked to find the one, obviously. And what? You know what I'm saying? And then what? You can have a scene where he goes and he's like, open the phone program, and you have a bunch of phones. He picks out a cell phone, and then he tells Vijay to deliver this to the mailman, and the mailman has to deliver that to me at the restaurant. Yeah, so I'm saying something like that. Interesting game, yeah. Yeah, so that's how. Yeah, they get Mike B. Jordan. Mike B. Jordan finds out about me when he goes to the club with VJ, and he hears me talking. He's having a drink with VJ, and I talk to the guy, and he's a yeah. You ever feel whenever you wake up, you know what I'm saying? And Mike B. Jordan, you ever feel you ever feel whenever you wake up, you know what I'm saying? You feel you're dreaming, like it's all a dream. And the guy's like, no, not really. He's all I think about is drugs, sex, women, and like hacking. You know, it's because the guy's dumb. Obviously, he's unplugged. Obviously, he's plugged. He's one of them. Obviously, he's dumb. Obviously, and Michael Jordan's like, who's this guy? He's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like sometimes I feel like I never knew who my real parents are. Didn't you have parents? Yeah, I had parents, but I was adopted. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit, who is this guy? And they find I'm the one, obviously. And then they find out my name. And you get a scene where Michael B. Jordan he goes into the into the computer, and he looks in the computer, obviously, in the matrix, obviously. But this time you have what? This time everything is updated in the matrix because it's 100 years later. So I'm saying he looks and he finds out my address. He lives here, and then that's when they have a meeting in Nebuchadnezzar. He tells VJ, deliver this phone to the mailman. Make sure it's delivered to the guy tomorrow. Okay, where does this guy work? And he works at this restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He works at this restaurant, obviously. And then what? And then Mike B. Jordan's like, yeah, make sure this package is delivered to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be giving the man a call. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at an amazing story, yeah, man. Ivan, how's he find out he's in danger? I don't know. When my friend gets captured, Mike B. Jordan tails the guy. He tails the guy. He tells the guy in a car. He tells the guy in a car with like Brie Larson on them, and they tell the cops obviously from far away. You know what I'm saying? And then they put like a tracker on the guy or something like that, and they hear what the guy's saying when the agents are interviewing him. Like, holy shit, they're after him. And that's when I get the call the next day. They're after. You could do something like that. Holy shit, I'm creative. Yes, I tell a good story, man. I'm creative. And the Kelsey sisters are all blown away. Holy shit, you're creative. Ivan, sign me up. I want to be a part of that fucking Matrix trilogy. Yeah, but Ivan, by the way, how much money you putting towards your movie? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna put 660 million towards the first movie. 660 million. They're like, what? Like Ivan, like Hollywood can't afford. Like the one was that's all Ivan. Like we can't afford that. Like the Matrix movie, like we made a Matrix movie, we only put like 200 million towards, and you're putting 660. Yeah, 660 million towards the movie. I'm gonna put 250 million towards special effects for the Matrix movie, man. They're kind of unheard of fighting, unheard of world building. Yeah, man. The program thing, something unheard of. Yeah. They're all shocked, like, holy shit, Ivan. You're putting that much money towards your movie. I'm like, yeah. And I'm gonna put 680 towards the second because I'll put 670 towards the second and 680 towards the third. Like, holy shit, Ivan's like unheard of technology. Yeah. They're all shocked. Holy shit, yeah, man. Yeah. And what I'm gonna do with the cousins, I'm also gonna watch the movies with them. I'm gonna discuss while we have more ideas. Watch the movie that we can. Okay, I want the Matrix to look exactly similar to how it looked like in your originals, except it looks a little bit more updated now because it's 100 years later. You know what I'm saying? Is it a new iteration? I know it's the same iteration. There's just a glitch in the Matrix. Because when you watch the Matrix, the architect said this is the sixth iteration of the Matrix, and Neo is the sixth one. There were five ones before him. You know what I'm saying? So Neo is a new one in a new iteration of the Matrix. But because Neo saved Zion and he saved the Matrix, obviously there's no more new iteration in the Matrix. But the Matrix is now updated because there's a glitch in the Matrix. I'm saying that way you honor the Kali sisters story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'll do a scene where I talk to the architect and the Oracle in the second movie, and the architect tells me, yeah, he's like, this is the sixth. This is still the sixth iteration. Sixth iteration. I mean, wasn't Neo the last one? Yes, he was. But he saved the Matrix. He saved Zion. But he made a mistake. The Oracle tells me Neo made a mistake, where the architect tells me something else, obviously. Yeah. You're getting an amazing movie, man. Yeah, man. I have all these pictures in my mind. I'm like, yeah, man, you're looking at a massive story. So this time, for my Matrix movie, I'm actually going to show you how Michael B. Jordan finds out I'm the one. Whereas in the Matrix movie, you don't know how Morpheus found out Neo was the one. Whereas my movie, I'm going to actually tell you how Michael B. Jordan finds out I'm the one. He goes clubbing with VJ, obviously, to a club. You know what I'm saying? I know you have this scene, and we're going in. It's like, for what? We're going to go clubbing. Clubbing? You know what I'm saying? We're going to go clubbing, and then Michael B. Jordan goes clubbing with VJ, and they go do some of that to make it more interesting. They go clubbing, obviously. You know what I'm saying? VJ's all dressed nice. Michael B. Jordan's all dressed nice. They go clubbing, obviously, and they're having a beer, obviously, and they're talking, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And like Michael B. Jordan's talking to VJ. I hope I find him. You know what I'm saying? If we don't find him, this could be the end of us all. This could be the end of Zion, the end of the Matrix. He's like, don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, Messiah. You'll find him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your great grandfather found the former one. Yeah, but the former one failed. You know what I'm saying? Messiah said, he's like, don't say that, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe in yourself. He's like, oh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? He has a drink. You know what I'm saying? He has a drink, obviously, and he's talking with VJ, obviously. And he sees me talking to my friend, and that's how he finds I'm the one. Holy shit, you're creepy. Yes, I know how to tell a good story, man. And I'll do a thing where Michael B. Jordan goes into the Michael B. Jordan the next he go and VJ they go into the Matrix and they tail my friend and my friend they want to get information out of my friend. And then right before they're about to get information, like he gets caught, he gets arrested by the by the cops because they catch him hacking, obviously, and they put like some listening device on him before they get him, obviously, and then that's how they're able to listen. That's how they're able to listen. And then Agent Smith interrogates him like, holy shit, he's in danger. We need to contact him fast. You know what I'm saying? That's when then they go back into the Nebuchadnezzar and they have this meeting, and then Michael B. Jordan's like, yeah, Michael B. Jordan's like, okay, we're gonna need a phone. We're gonna have to find a way to contact him. You know what I'm saying? So once Michael B. Jordan finds out where I live and he goes in that computer office, you get this music. He looks. You get this music. He's looking, obviously. He what? You can do a thing to make more interesting. When Michael B. Jordan goes in the Matrix, obviously, and he goes in that room, obviously, he has like a 10-minute window before the agents arrive. You know what I'm saying? He goes to the base, he's looking. Please find. He finds out my address, my number, he writes it down. You know what I'm saying? He says like where and it says occupation dishwasher at this restaurant. He gets my number, and after that he leaves right before the agents arrive. You know what I'm saying? Something scary like that. And he goes back in the world, obviously. He's like, we need to find a way to contact him. The name is this. He's a dishwasher at a restaurant. He's also a hacker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? His friend, I heard him and his friend talking. You know what I'm saying? He's a hacker. You know what I'm saying? If they catch him with that, man, if they find out who he is, they're gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They find out who this man is, they're gonna kill him. We need to get to him before. How much time do we have? probably less than a day before perhaps. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. And the moment he hears that his friend has sold him out, that's when VJ goes into the Matrix and she has to deliver this package to this mailman. Deliver this package to this guy. Deliver this package to this guy. Where? At the restaurant. Midday. Okay, I could do that for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Michael B. Jordan's like, make sure you deliver to this to him. I'm gonna give this man a call. You know what I'm saying? You see Michael B. Jordan. The next day I'm working and I get that call from Michael B. Jordan. He's like, you know who this is? No, I don't know who it is. I'm Messiah. You know what I'm saying? I'm the great grandfather of Morpheus. He's like, Morpheus? Who the heck is that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know who he is. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you are the one. I believe you are the one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? I'm sorry. I think you got the wrong. I think you got the wrong messenger. He's like, listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me very quickly. They're after you. Who's after you? He's like, you know who I speak of. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm all like scared. You know what I'm saying, he's like, you don't believe me? He's like, take a look. He's like, go inside the restaurant. I go inside the restaurant. He's like, take a look for yourself. He's like, you know who that is? You know who those guys are? I mean, I'm like, they're, you know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit. I remember those guys. They interrogated me like 20 years ago. Yeah. And that's, I say to my friend's name, like, yeah, your friend sold you out. You know what I'm saying? You believe me now? I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck would they want from me? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If you don't know if I know, I suggest you get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, same thing like that. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, what do I do? He's like, I can guide you, but you must do exactly what I say. You know what I'm saying? He's like, grab a 3-minute window. Go to your dressing room, take your things and get out of there, and get out of there within 3 minutes. And I go, he's like, go outside. You know what I'm saying? He's like, wait there for just a moment. The agent checked the back. He's like, have you seen this man? He went on break like outside. He's like, the garbage behind you is a good hiding spot. Hide there. And I hide there. He's like, wait there for just a moment. And the agents look, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Now you have 10 minutes. Go to your apartment. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I go to my apartment. You know what I'm saying? I'm all scared. Yeah, look at an amazing story, man. Yeah, man. Look at a masterpiece, man. So think of what you saw in the Matrix first movie, except it's a much more grander scale. It's like real shit's going on, man. You get this scary music. Remember that scary vibe you got with Terminator Judgment Day 2? The Terminators after them? Yeah, think something like that, man. Something scary like that, man. Yeah. You get this music. I'm going to tell people, look, man, make sure you put like intense music. That way you build mood in the story. Yeah, I won't do that for you. The agents are scary. Yeah. And that's why I wanted 14 plus, man. Hence why I wanted 14 plus. And all the Warner execs are shocked. Hence why when I study the three scripts, obviously with VJ, I'm gonna make sure I take down all these notes for the first movie. Okay, VJ. VJ's like, holy shit, Ivan, you're creative. You have all these pictures of mine. Yeah, VJ, I'm born with a gift. But VJ, because she's God, she's obviously gifted like me too. She's probably not as creative as me. VJ's probably more intelligent than me. She'll help me out with all these big words. She'll help me out with understanding the plot. But I'm gonna really be helping with the creative part. But VJ's creative too. I'm like, holy shit, VJ, you're creative. Yeah, and I'm creative too. You know what I'm saying? And VJ helps me out. We plan out the first script, and I pitch it to the Wachowski sisters and Warner Bros. And Warner Bros. That's all shocked. Like, holy shit, Ivan, that sounds like a fucking masterpiece. If only I could be a part of this story, Ivan. Sorry, guys. I have the keys. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you $2.2 billion for the rights to the brand. But you need to follow my terms, man. Otherwise, I'm not giving you $2.2 billion. You know what I'm saying? And imagine applying that to the game. The Unreal Engine 3D game. You have Life of the One. You have VJ. She has to deliver the mail package to this man. She has to avoid being spotted by agents and cops. Yeah. Imagine Brad doing that walking, man. The agents are scary. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them, look, guys, I want the agents to be even scarier than even your originals. How scary, Ivan? Like rated R scary? No, not rated R, but 14 plus. I don't want Matrix to be rated R, no. But I want it to be 14 plus. It's a bit darker than your Matrix trilogy, guys. As in my opinion, the Matrix trilogy is 14 plus. They say it's PG-13, but when you watch it, it's clearly 14 plus, man. There's some what? There's some nudity in it. They say shit. They say bitch in it. It's when they killed Keanu Reeves, that was dark, man. I think the proper rating is 14 plus for The Matrix. But it's not dark like John Wick. John Wick is fucking dark. John Wick is a dark movie, Samsara. John Wick is a dark ass movie, man. So the Great Escape movie would be darker than Matrix, obviously, but the story won't be as good as Matrix, Samsara. As a Great Escape, I would have made it rated R dark like John Wick. Whereas The Matrix, I'm not going to make it rated R. I'll make it 14 plus. So it's a little dark, but it's not like crazy dark, I'm saying. That way the kids can watch. Because the kids are going to want to watch the... I already made it rated R saying so the kids are going to watch The Matrix, make it 14 plus. That way the kids can watch it. Because 14 plus kids can watch that. It's a little dark, but they can watch it, obviously. They can watch it, Samsara. Samsara, guys? Yeah, I was just saying yeah. Yeah. That's why I'll be able to convince the Warner Bros. Execs and the Wachowski sisters to what? They're going to be wowed by my Matrix story. They're going to be like, holy shit, Ivan, you're creative. Man, that sounds like a masterpiece. Yeah, man. You're looking at a masterpiece of a story, man. A fucking masterpiece, man. Even the VJ will be shocked. Holy shit, Ivan, that's your plan? You want to make those three Matrix sequels, and you want to do 3 games. Yeah, 3 Unreal Engine 5 Matrix games. Ivan, that's so cool. I can't wait to watch that game, yeah. Hence why if I do start the game division, I'm going to hire Rabrad. And I'll sign him to a nice $40,000 deal. It's a good paycheck for him. And I'll give him a free copy of all my games. And my games, I'll either release it on PS6, Xbox, and PC, or I'll release it exclusively on PS6. And have it exclusively available only on PS6. Get the game now, only exclusively on PS6. You can do that. If you want, that way you create a good experience for the fans. And Rabbit will be playing that, and the whole world will be going crazy for that walkthrough. It's been crazy. And Rabbit already knows if I'll sign him. You can see the future, he knows. But if you're signed, Rabbit, you're lucky. If you're not, I'm sorry, you'll be left behind. You're not going to be saved. So if I don't choose to do the games, I just choose to do the movies, I will what? If I don't choose to do the games, I just choose to do the movies, obviously, and I don't make the games, Rabbit will not be saved, obviously. I won't hire him, as I won't need him, If I choose to do the games, I will hire Rabbit. I'll have him be my walkthrough guy. He'll do the walkthrough for my Unreal Engine 5 Xenos game, as well as my Unreal Engine 5 3 Matrix games, based off my 3 Matrix movies. And if I purchase the rights off the Spider-Man Miles Morales, I'm going to do another Spider-Man Miles Morales game. But I am now Spider-Man Miles Morales, and VJ is my girlfriend. And you're going to get the walkthrough of that game too. In Unreal Engine 5 technology. And in 20 years from now, you're looking at Unreal Engine 5 technology for games. In 20 years from now. But my games are going to revolutionize the technology. Because I'm pouring more money towards my games. Now, as the world will be shocked when they see the technology of my Matrix game, my Xenos game. Rabbit will be shocked. He'll be like, holy shit, this is just like the Matrix Awakens game for Xenos. This is an unheard of experience, Ivan. Yeah, you fight as Takis the First. This is the life of me and Xenos as a kid. Look at an amazing story. Eric has to dull himself. He feasts as a king bad in the mountains. Look at an amazing game. Yeah, man. But the Matrix game will be better than the Xenos game, guaranteed. But the movie of Xenos will beat it out, though. As Xenos is a masterpiece of a story, guys. It's like the Matrix the Matrix movie is a masterpiece, but it's not as good as Xenos, man. Xenos is a fucking masterpiece. It's a masterpiece of a game, guys. Of a movie. But I think the Matrix game will beat out the Xenos game because story games tend to not be as good as like those Matrix games, right? You know what I'm saying? They tend to not be as good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think the games will be tied. I think the games will be almost tied, or the Matrix game will take it up by a bit. But the movies, I think Xenos will beat it up by a bit. Because Xenos is a masterpiece of a story, man. You have Aratat the devil himself, man. Like, even though the agents are scary, they're not as scary as Aratat. Aratat's the devil himself, man. You're looking at the walking devil on the screen, man. It looks like crazy. But the agents are scary, too. As every time I watch the Matrix and I see the agents, they give me chills, man. Man, if I was in the I remember the scene when Trinity was running for the agents. I fell for Trinity. Holy shit, man. I would be scared shitless if I was getting chased by an agent, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a reason why Cypher, he tells Keanu Reeves, he's like, if you see an agent, run your ass off. You can't beat the agents. Yeah, there's a saying in the Matrix: when you see an agent, you run or hide. You can't beat them. Obviously, that's why Keanu Reeves, once he realized he couldn't beat Smith, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Because Keanu Reeves, technically speaking, he beat Smith, obviously, in Matrix One. The Smith beat him, obviously, but Keanu Reeves ended up killing him, obviously. But because he can't die, he formed into another human, into another form. And the moment Keanu Reeves saw him, he just ran. Yeah, fuck this, I'm getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he takes the phone. He's like, Tank, get me the hell out of here. Yeah, he ran because he can't take those agents, man. You know what I'm saying? But once he died, he was the one. He was kicking ass, obviously, since there. Yeah. Yeah. So that is my note for Warner Bros. Guys, you need to get the Wachowski sisters on board to direct my 3 movies, which I will. I'm going to offer them a boatload of money. And you need to delete the resurrection mess from the face of the map. I also want you deleting the Animatrix. But Ivan, we can't do that, man. Yes, you can. You can do it, man. Don't hate me. You can. I want you doing it. Delete the Animatrix and delete the resurrection. Those movies are garbage. Delete them. And all the what? All the retail stores and the online stores can no longer what? And the YouTube stores can no longer sell the original trilogy. DVD, Blu-ray for the original trilogy is also out of the market. And all those merch, you know what I'm saying? Those toys and T-shirts, Matrix merch that you sell, erase it. I don't need it. The only thing I'm gonna keep are your posters and your mugs and your shade merches for the original Matrix trilogy now. And I'll sell the original Matrix trilogy only on 4K Blu-ray or 8K Blu-ray on Amazon. Because by then you're looking at 8K Blu-ray. I'll sell an 8K Blu-ray on Amazon the 3 movies, and I'll sell the posters and the mugs for the world to buy and the shades for the world to buy to build buzz for my Matrix trilogy. So I'm saying, to build buzz for my Matrix trilogy. And I might consider remastering the Path of Neo and Enter the Matrix. I can do that if you want. You can remaster Path of Neo in PS6 and Unreal Engine technology, and you can remaster the Enter the Matrix game if you want. I'm not going to do that, though. Those games are too old, man. I'm not going to remaster those games. But I'm going to make my 3 Matrix movies. I'm gonna make my 3 Matrix games based off my 3 Matrix movies in Unreal Engine 5 technology. Ivan, what's Unreal Engine 5? Go on YouTube, type in Matrix Awakens, and you'll see what I mean by Unreal Engine 5 technology. You're looking at something unheard of, man. Like, remember how Keanu Reeves looked almost real? Yeah, and that wasn't really Keanu Reeves. Yeah, you're gonna see the character face wall of me, VJ, and yeah, you get that technology. And Rabrat's playing that game. He's like, holy shit, I'm excited. I'm gonna be covering this game soon, guys. He takes a picture of the Matrix 4 game, and his fans are all going bonkers. Yeah, and yeah, you're looking at something crazy. Yeah, man, shut my camera here.